Hello friends, how are you? Vladimir here with you, and this is the weekly review for 16th of April 2012. Well, I hope you enjoyed the holiday period and the nice weekends we have had. I hope you enjoyed the last weekend and you are ready for another exciting week. On the last week we have had nice results with our trades on the investor style mainly, some regular style as well, and of course in the live trading room. We're looking for many uh, good other opportunities, and let's start to watch the charts to see what we might have. First of all, I'd like to start with the euro dollar, which is acting actually on the last period on very tight range. We're still watching this area to be broken. It's around 130.20. I'll be more conservative and say 130 should be broken for the euro dollar to gain another further down move. If it does happen, I believe the euro dollar is about to go for duplication, which means below 127. Stay tuned for that. It might happen on the very early stage of the week. From the other side, if we take a look on the 4-hour chart, it might be just a trick. And the 4-hour chart, which makes a stiff down move, crash actually during Friday, might just stop around the current area, current support area, which is around 130. Make the stop here, create here some retrace with the indicators, and go up all the way again. Don't forget that on the weekly chart we are still around the 20 moving average of the Bollinger Bands, which means more natural price, right? RSI is playing around 50, MACD is playing around zero line, and that means that we are on the natural zone. Everything could happen. That's why I go back to the daily chart and I prefer to stay careful here, stay cautious, and look for clear break to happen. The same with the pound dollar, which is now again around the 200 moving average, again around stiff support area around 158, 58.20. If this area will be broken right now, then it will be support area broken and a trend line break, and that could lead the pound dollar to go again to 156 area or even lower. So stay tuned of this possible down break. Based on the last situation last Friday and the pressure from Spain and Italy and more and more speculations about European crisis, it does not look good. The market does look bearish, which means also that most likely the majors will go bearish as well. That's about the two majors. Dollar yen is acting very interesting. For several weeks now we are talking about possible down move. The down move finally happened during the last 2 weeks. What is about to happen next? As it looks right now, the dollar yen should at least break this flag it is building right now down to take the prices down again to this support area, which means below 80. That's what should happen here. If it happens, daily chart can follow a potential divergence here to be created. If it happens and it goes to around the 80 or maybe lower to around the 79 area, it could be considered as good buy opportunities for the dollar yen to make corrections. Corrections how deep? To around the 20 MA of the daily chart. If it goes to below the 80, around the 79, we can look for a Bollinger Bands duplication, which means somewhere around here it should go, make the stop and make the retrace, and we will be looking for these kind of buy opportunities. Breaking below this tight flag it's building right now should open the doors to the move to the 80 and below that later. And if it does it, look for buy opportunities from the support suggested. Let's take a look on the Swiss yen. From my point of view, also very interesting pair as well. Is that a head and shoulders? Well, many speculations there, many arguments there. Yes or no, it does not matter. It has a stiff support just right now around this 87-80 area. Breaking below this area should open the doors for the pair to move further down. How deep? Well, it has the 8640 range, it has the 8970 support, and it has 8570, sorry, and the 85 figure area to support any down move. Any down move that is happen now, right? Any down move that happens now should lead, here we go, for a creation of here, right? For the MACD to create a bullish divergence on the histogram. We will be watching the stochastic as well to create a divergence, to cross down and then cross up again with a divergence, which means one of the suggested supports will make the stop and will take the pair up for 150, 200 or even more pips correction or up move. So stay tuned for any possible buys for the Swiss yen. If you are about to look for sell opportunities, look for the sell opportunity with a break below 87.80 area, 87.75 area. That could be a beautiful opportunity. Euro pound is our next opportunity, and we might find on the 4-hour chart interesting situation. We have a clear sideways move just right here with several spots already, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most likely it's about to have the 6 or break with the 6 up or down. Breaking up should lead the pair to go around the 082.90 again, 083. Breaking down should open the doors for the pair to go lower to around the 081.50 or 081 figure around the weekly support, or even lower to around the 080, which is the hedge traders target. And then, friends, we will be watching for this divergence to be created on the weekly chart, which most likely will provide us with extreme interesting buy opportunity, as you can see. So stay tuned for the euro pound on the daily chart, break on the 4-hour chart, sorry, break out of this sideways move. If it's breaking up 082.90, 083 will be the target. If it breaks down 081.50, 081 or even lower would be the possible target for this pair to go. What about other opportunities that we might have? Well, the euro franc is playing around the 120. There are more and more rumors that say that if the pressure around 120 will continue, the Swiss bank will push their hands into the wallet, into the pockets, and sell more francs, which means euro franc could go as high as to 124, 125 range again, with a possible intervention. As long as they keep the 120, I believe that sooner or later the up move will happen, as long as 120 holds. What about the indices? Previous week we discussed about shorting the indices, especially with the double inverted hammer on the weekly chart. I still believe we are going down. Does the market change the direction right now? Maybe. Maybe, definitely it's changing direction. Anyway, I believe that we are going down. 2650 should be the first target for the Nasdaq. Then I will not be surprised at all if it goes below 2600, and that's the areas from my point of view for the Nasdaq to go. Then we will stop and see how it is acting. Pay attention for New Zealandian yen as well, friends. Beautiful head and shoulders on the daily chart. Looks like forming here. We have a shoulder, a head. It might be a shoulder as well. Several weeks ago I discussed here and shared with you that I believe it's going to test this line. It did. And now it might go and break below this line. If it breaks below the 65.70, friends, which is a trend line area and a support area, we will see the pair going as low as to 64.50 again, and breaking below that will open the doors for the pair to go to 63.50. So stay tuned, as we might have for a few hundred pips more beautiful move for New Zealandian yen. And I'm about to finish with several exotic opportunities with dollar ZAR, which looks extremely interesting from my point of view, and any up move to around 803, maybe a little bit higher around 810, and maybe even higher around 820 should be considered as a beautiful sell opportunities with a daily extreme, daily divergence, daily Bollinger Bands duplication up, and beautiful sell opportunity back to the 20 MA again. The swap is with us for the sells, so look for sell the dollar ZAR from new highs that should be reached before attacking. Dollar Mexicanian is also very interesting, in a very interesting area, going up, and I recommend to start to watch the area around 1340. This area should be considered as a beautiful first stop. Then it might reach even 1360, and on one of these two areas the pair should make the retrace and go down strong. Pay attention to the swap here is with the sells. With the sells you will enjoy a beautiful swap. So it is more recommended to attack these pairs from the resistances. Also dollar against the ZAR, also dollar against the Mexican pesos, and these opportunities might cause the retrace. Investor style, that's the way I prefer to trade these resistances. They should take the pair back to the 20 MA of the daily chart, or also back to the 200 moving average, which will be around the 1300 for the dollar Mexican. And these are the opportunities for the upcoming week, friends. Stay careful, as the market is moving mainly based on speculations right now. The situation does not look good for Europe, but as we know, the market and the European situation, everything could happen, and it all might turn to be just speculation. So everything is possible right now. Be careful. Thank you very much for watching this video, friends. I wish you a beautiful week and good trades and profitable trades. See you next week. Enjoy this one. Yours, Vladimir.